All right, so we're gonna work on some spring items today. We are going to paint these little cute little like candy dishes is what I call them. Some spring colors, and then I'm going to use the dishwasher safe Mod Podge and apply the napkins, these beautiful napkins, to the back side of this cutting board so that then it can be used and have a pretty little design on it. So let me get into this. Okay, so I'm just taking this scraper and scraping these off so that I can reuse them. I'll put them back on there. Try not to break my glass. There it comes. Get me some alcohol and just wipe those spots. So I'm just going to use just regular alcohol in here and just kind of wipe that off. Okay, I think that will work. I am going to put this, let me get these other items out of the way here. I'm going to put this on a plate so that it will be easy to move. Maybe I'll put it like this. That makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and get our napkin ready. These are from Hobby Lobby. They're always half off, so $2.50. Not bad for 50 napkins that I'll use a lot. I'm sure. I love this pattern. So you're going to apply it like this. So when you flip this over, that's what you're going to see. And they're going to be gorgeous. I can't wait. Okay. Actually, I am going to take my little Easy Press, my little mini press, this one, and just kind of iron that out, just so that it'll be in good shape. Let me get that heated up. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this separated. Typically, they are 1 or 2 plies. I'm sorry, 2 or 3 plies, and we want to get it down to the 1 ply. Sometimes I have a little cup of water, stick my fingers in to get them wet, and I just take and press them together and pull them apart. One side of the napkin sticks to one finger and one side sticks to the other, and then you just pull them apart. Just like that. All right, I'm going to move this for just a second and put me just a little towel down here. I don't know if this is even necessary, but I don't want that crease to show, that's for sure. So I'm just going to very gently, I just heated it to the first temp there. And I'm just going to real lightly go over it, just barely touching it. Like I said, this is probably not necessary. All right, let's go ahead and apply a layer of our dishwasher safe Mod Podge. That way, if they need to wash this, they certainly can. I'm gonna put me a little hole in here, and so I can kind of squirt it out. Just gonna make the hole big enough to. There we go, and wipe that off so it doesn't become sticky. And I think I'll just try squirting some on here and taking me a nice brush and just spreading it out. So I'm just looking for a nice even coat all the way around. And then I'm just going to take my napkin and just layer it. Remember, we're going to do the pretty side of the napkin down because this is the back, the underside of the cutting board. So no direction matters here. So I'm just going to kind of lay it on here, and you can see it just immediately starts to soak it up. And I'm just going to go back over with the brush that was already just a little bit wet and see if I can kind of work those little edges, the little wrinkles and all out. Some wrinkles I think will be fine. I just wanted to see if I could work some of them out. I'm going to apply just a little bit more on my brush here so I can go around. Once this dries, I will be putting another coat of the Mod Podge Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge on top. This is dishwasher safe, however, with those little rubber pieces on the bottom of it to make it the cutting board or the trivet. I don't think that part would be very smart to put in the dishwasher, but having dishwasher safe Mod Podge will make it okay if you need to cut something on it and then wash the board off. It'll make it kind of watertight. So, all right, I'm going to leave that, let that dry, and we will come back to it. That's the reason I put that on this paper plate here so that I could lift it up. Can you see the paper plate underneath there? So that I could lift it up with my fingers and move it so I could continue to work, because, you know, I don't have time for stuff to sit and dry, right? We gotta keep moving. Okay, so oh, I forgot I had the little pieces in there. I need to make sure I put those somewhere that I don't lose them. I'm gonna lay them right on top of that little thing right there. Colette with Blessings, oh, I have to remember her name. Anyway, she inspired me. I watched her do this. I've seen her do it several times. She does it with different seasons, different fall, like the fall colors, the Christmas colors, the spring colors, the Easter colors, all of those kinds of things. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing ever. So I thought, oh, I'd really love to try it. So I'm going to try it and see how it goes. She makes it look really easy, so hopefully it will be. Okay, the first trick is going to be getting into it. There, wait a minute, I see an edge right there. There we go. I love it when these things are covered in plastic and the sticker part. Oh, that's not going to be the case with this one though. So I love it when the sticker part is on the plastic. But that's not how it worked this time. So at least some of them don't have it. There we go. It might be pretty to put one of these napkins on the back of one of these and have it showing through too. That might be really pretty. Let's see if I can get this sticker off without much problem. Let's see if I use my little poker tool here. My little weeder from Cricut. These things get used for everything, don't they? Well, and get it started. Yay. There we go. Okay. All right. That made that easy, at least. So I'm going to take just a plate here and squirt some paint out on it. I'm going to do one in each color. I am going to use the sponge daubers from the Dollar Tree. I like, anytime I'm doing glass, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same way with plastic, I like to use these. All right. Let's start with this pink. This is Ballet Slipper. It is a Waverly chalk paint. I don't know if it would work with other types of paint. Chalk paint is what I use most. There we go. Let's just give it a try. Yeah, that covers pretty good. I'm going to try not to get it on the inside. Won't that be pretty? Look at that. I love it. I probably put 2 coats on here just because it's so easy to miss a spot. All right, I'll let that one dry. We'll do yellow. This is Maze chalk paint from Waverly. Thought that it makes it real pretty yellow, I think. It's a kind of sunny yellow. Vintage Mustard is another yellow that I love, but this one's a lot more springy, summery looking, I think. I'm just going to get me a little bit out here. That may be more than I need, I don't know. And then grab me a dauber. All right, I'm gonna kind of hang that one over there and let it dry. I may do that with all of them. Maybe that'll help them to dry a little bit better. All right, the next one is Peacock. This is a fun color. It's definitely a bright, bright blue color. I'll do this one, this blue. Look how pretty, isn't that pretty? I love it. I think that's just such a pretty blue color. All right, the last color I'd like to try is Lavender. It's also a chalk paint by Waverly. Oh, look how pretty that's gonna be. That looks like an Easter egg, doesn't it? I most definitely did not get enough paint out though. Let's try some more. All right, so it's time for our next coat. These are pretty much dry, so I'm just gonna kind of go over it. They dried really fast. Do y'all do this? Do y'all have paint of everything, every color you've painted on you at some point? It's like I can't paint without it. I do this when I paint a house too. I have clothes that I wear, certain clothes that I wear to paint houses because I make such a mess. And you can look at those pieces of clothing, the shirts and the pants, and you can see every color I've ever painted any room. They're such a mess. Anyway, you can see the little spots. You kind of look at it this one, you can see the anywhere you can see light through, that's where I didn't get it thick enough. So hopefully the second coat, second time around will be the charm and I'll be able to get it all the way. All right, I'm just gonna let that one dry because it's taking the paint off where I'm touching it. So these two are not dry yet either, so I will come back. Okay, I wrapped my plate in press and seal just to kind of keep the paint fresh. Hopefully we'll see if that worked or not. And I'm going to go ahead and put the blue and the purple on and maybe a little bit around the sides on the yellow. Okay, so all my projects have sit for several days and dried. I did put a coat of Mod Podge on the backs of all these after I got all the coats of paint on there, just so it would stay on there really good, because I'm going to cover it in white so that then all you see is this really pretty color on the inside and white on the outside. Check this out. Is this not gorgeous? I did go ahead and paint it white because you couldn't really see the design very well, so I painted it white, and I've gone over one coat with Mod Podge. I will do another coat of Mod Podge once I get these other items on here. All right, so let's do, I've been using this dishwasher safe Mod Podge, so let's do a coat of white and then we'll go back and do some more Mod Podge once that dries. I do have some rough edges around here, so all I'm going to do is sand those, and so I'm just doing this with my finger sander that I got from Walmart, got from Amazon. And it's just really easy to do. So I'm just going to rub it across there and pull it off. I'm going to be using Cottage White chalk paint to go over the outside of these. Like I said, I put Mod Podge on here and let that dry. Planning to use the sponge dauber just because it creates a nice coat on uneven surfaces like these jars, these bowls are. So let's get rid of some of those crusty pieces because I want to bounce it a little bit. And then I'm just going to start right here and just bounce away. I wonder if I should come over that edge. I think I should. I like that. I think they look like little mushrooms. That would be a cute thing to do with these too, is some mushrooms. Okay, so I've had a little bit of cracking. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. Max is coming to see me here. What is it, Max? So I'm going to paint these and see if I can take care of that. I'm going to try putting it on with the brush this time and see if that helps to keep it from cracking. And then once it dries, I'll put a coat of the dishwasher safe Mod Podge on top. So I'm just going to put a quick coat of Mod Podge on all of these, as well as another quick coat just on the back of this, just to seal it really well after I went through and sanded around the edges to smooth them off. So just going to do that right quick. This is my last one. I'll let them dry and then we'll come back. I did reattach the rubber pieces onto the back of this so that it would stand up off of the surface like it's supposed to.